Non-R2 a face from the past has designs on Claire, while Brenda sets nurses against doctors in Shortland Street.
And how does your husband feel about you ditching him for your stethoscope?
TK understands how important this is. So, is Craig up to having visitors?
You know what, I come back because I want to help you. And, all I get is the 3rd degree. Not for 1 second do you stop to... Are you okay?
Front door's there, Sarah.
Oh, should I check your BP or something?
Oh, bugger off.
It's your husband you should be worried about, because it's going to be as obvious to him as it is to everyone else why you came running back. Don't you think?
How can you do that?
Do what?
Fry up? Just the smell of it's making me feel sick.
No, trust me, good bit of grease inside you. It's the best cure for a hangover.
Well, there are other ways.
Claire, be careful.
What? She's still carked up in bed. I wonder when she dragged herself from the couch.
Well, I heard some funny noises coming from the bathroom about 4 o'clock. I don't think Lippy was very well. What's the matter?
Well, she'd be feeling even worse if she knew what her flatmates were doing behind her back.
Which is why she doesn't need to know.
Well, I'm not going to tell her.
No, me neither.
And I mean, it's not exactly like we're the biggest love affair of the century.
Nope, just a bit of fun.
Fun that won't hurt anybody.
Especially if anybody doesn't find out.
I hear Sarah popped around yesterday. Any particular reason?
Possibly to show me how selfless and considerate she is. Coming back from her honeymoon to cover ED for me. A load of horse poo.
So what's the real reason?
Playing the martyr, trying to steal my job from under me. I don't know the reason, but you can bet it's got nothing to do with helping anyone but herself.
So it's true, you've ditched your new hubby all ready to come back to work.
And good morning to you too. Are you all right? You look like you need to go back to bed.
Yeah, I had trouble sleeping. But don't change the subject. Why aren't you still on your honeymoon?
Because, in case you hadn't noticed, my HOD had a heart attack. The department was being run into the ground by a junior, and your husband asked me to help.
Help as in suggest a locum or 3, not actually turn up.
Tony, you're only, the 3rd or 4th person to give me this crap? I wish I'd just stayed where I was.
I bet TK does too. But he's wondering what he's let himself in for, sharing his wife at the hospital.
Is there anything else you want to say, or can I get on with my work now?
Remember, I was there on your wedding morning when you were ready to call the whole thing off. I was there when Craig delivered you to the venue, so you can't tell me that this decision has nothing to do with how you feel about him. Have a lovely day, Mrs. Samuel.
Okay, donor site's bleeding. 0.5 milligram of midazolam to settle her while we check it. Today'd be good.
Sorry. It's just that Mrs. Morris has already had 5 milligrams of morphine.
And?
I'm not really comfortable giving her midazolam on top of that. Her respiratory rate is already low.
You don't make the decisions here, nurse. I do.
In that case, I'd prefer that you administered it.
Oh, for pity's sake.
0.5 milligram will significantly reduce her pain and stress without affecting her respiratory rate.
Oh, it hurts.
It's okay, Mrs. Morris. Dr. Jones, there was 5 milligrams in there.
So?
And now there's 4. You were only meant to give a half.
Some spilled. Are you going to question every move I make? Are you?
No, sorry.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Here for Chris Warner.
Oh, name?
Justin Salt. SALT.
I'm sorry, what time was your appointment?
1:45.
There's nothing written down here. Why don't you take a seat and I'll check what's upstairs?
So I sit around waiting. I'm late for my job interview, all because some ditzy secretary made her stuff up.
Libby, do you know anything about Chris's appointment with this man just insult?
Of course she does. I take it you're to blame for there being a blank spot where my name ought to be in the book.
I wouldn't be so unprofessional. Did you make the appointment with Chris personally?
That's right.
Oh, so Chris is the ditzy secretary who made the stuff up.
Better follow me, I suppose.
You, Shanti. Do you know the purpose of patient notes?
Yes.
They're to record treatment, medication, symptoms and progress. They are not to write bitchy little comments about other staff members.
What?
I never did that.
Dr. Jones said she gave 0.5 milligram of midazolam, even though 1 milligram was gone from the syringe. When questioned, Dr. Jones said she had spilled some. 10 minutes post-administration, the patient's respiratory rate dropped to 6, transferred to side room for one-on-one nursing. So, this didn't happen?
Not in the way that this nurse is implying.
I just wrote down the facts.
Making it sound like I was responsible for the patient's decline, which is utter bull. I want that note removed.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Shanti has the right to document any incident as she interprets it.
And never mind the truth.
The note stays.
This isn't over.
I don't doubt it.
I never meant to make anyone angry. I can change the note.
No, because she bullied you into it. No way.
Cubicle 1, waiting on blood gas, emphysema, abdominal pain in cubicle 2, query acute appendicitis. 3 has gone for a chest x-ray. His fluids will need to be written up when he gets back. Plus you'll need to check out triage. What's the problem? Is that too much for you?
Oh, no, I can handle it, but yep, it's a pretty full-on load. You're not going to be in the shop floor today?
No, I've got an HOD meeting upstairs. Normally I'd skip all that boring stuff, but this one's about the budget.
Right, and you want to make sure that ED gets its fair share.
Exactly.
Woman up to Craig's heart. I mean just that Craig, you know, is always pushing for equipment and things. Excuse me.
Alice here.
Hi, can I speak to Craig, please? It's a work question.
Sure. Hold on. It's Sarah.
Yep.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but the budget meeting's on today, and I just thought I should check to see if there's anything you might like to request.
I already sent Chris a memo.
Okay, good. But maybe I should know what you wanted so I can be prepared to fight for it when he says no.
Which he will do.
And I can even pretend that I didn't know what you wanted, and then he'll see the need really is urgent. You know, if 2 doctors are independently requesting.
Yeah, playing management. That's a good trick.
Well, I learned from the best.
Well, I've asked for a new rapid infuser and for the CPAP machine to be repaired so that we can get rid of the dunger currently replacing it.
Okay. Great. And if there's anything else you want to say, then you just call me. You know, we don't want the place in a shambles when you come back in a couple of weeks.
No. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
What did you want?
No, just work stuff. I suppose when it comes to locums, better the devil you know, eh?